It is Wednesday, November 17th. It is 2 days before this Taurus eclipse full moon. We are rocking and rolling in the development department and writing department with all of us YouTubers in the nano community. I'm here with a special guest today to get these sprints going and get some more work done. How are y'all doing? Let's get the show on the road. All right, y'all. Welcome, Miss Jinnie Noble. And yes, I do call you Jinnie. And
I know. It's so cute
that I said that until you pointed it out in Socko's stream. And I was like, I do call her Jinnie.
It's okay. You're not the only one.
I love it though, because it's like subconscious. Because I'm like, you are a genie, technically. It's like she is a genie. She creates magic with her food. She has her bath bombs. Like I'm sorry, but it fits. So I'm glad that you love it. Because when she said it, I was like, oh, I didn't even realize it. Thank God she loves it.
You're not the only one that pronounces it that way though either. So it's okay.
You know what's funny though is I had an Aunt Jinnie that was like my favorite aunt. She was also into the occult. And I didn't even realize that I was pronouncing your name different than hers.
That's because I spell it different. I spell it Jinnie instead of Ginny. So everybody gets confused.
Oh, that's why.
Because normally it's spelled Ginny, but my grandmother spelled it Jinnie. So I spell it this way for me.
See, and to me it's Jinnie, not Jinnie. Well, we already have people that popped in the chat. Obviously, you, Missy, decided to come in a little bit early and say hi. Devin is already here. Hi, Devin. Again, we got to promote Devin because Devin's playlist is like what my life is revolved around at this point. So if you all don't know yet, Devin has every YouTuber stream writing sprint imaginable that you want for your entire day.
Oh, hey, Devin. I have one tomorrow at noon Central with Socko. We're doing live sprints, by the way.
Hey, by the way. So, just in case you didn't know yet, it's not on the stream.
Right?
Both you and I popped in and said hi to Devin. But yes, go pop in, look at Devin's playlists, get your day set up, because honestly, there's even days when I set the reminders and the reminders actually get me to start working because I'll be like, oh, Bonnie's on. Okay, well, I'll jump on and see Bonnie. And then it'll be like, oh, well, I might as well start working on my book. It literally just gets me sometimes even when I don't want to. Hafran? I think that's how you pronounce it. I think I ask every single time. Hello and welcome to my stream. If you're new here, welcome. Please understand I butcher names. It's part of my thing. We were just talking about how I say Jinnie's name as Jinnie. So butchering names is evidently a Kibby trait. So forgive me if I butcher your name. And Cora!
Hi, Cora.
You missed my energy on Monday. I had to take a self-health day. Depression's real sometimes, but I'm here now.
Kids are acting like hooligans. When do they not?
It's not just kids.
I know, it's the adults too.
I act like a hooligan pretty much 90% of the time. So I think it's just they're younger than us and it's more noticeable because they all hyper around and everything else. But yeah, I took a day off Monday. I also took a day off of work, which I haven't done in like a year. So it was just, I had to take 2 days off, 72 hours, readjust my thinking about things, and then move on.
I took the weekend to visit family, and I had to take 2 days off after that just to recuperate.
And life is real sometimes. Like you want to pretend that stresses about things don't get to you, but money stresses, they're real. Like real life stuff, it's real. It's hard sometimes. So it's just one of those things where like I had the best birthday. I'm completely happy with myself, but it was like everything around me just seems to be cracking on the edges. And it's like, I had a hard time with it. All right. So I didn't even explain how this works here. And I didn't even have you do an intro, which do you have one?
That's what Sako asked me. Do you have an intro?
Do you?
It kind of.
Well, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
All right. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Jinnie Noble. I write. Hey, it's Jack. It just caught my attention. Hey, Jack.
You have
shiny moment.
ADHD, girl. Oh my god.
Anyway, I write paranormal romance. I'm working on my Guardian series. In fact, today I'm working on book 2 because Beastly book 1 with witches and shapeshifters is coming out hopefully in February. Or I might just make it in March because my birthday's in March. Might as well make it come out the week of my birthday. That would be kind of cool.
Hey, but birthday stream / book launch stream all in one.
Right? I have a blog. I obviously have a channel here on YouTube, which I am going to start doing lives and start doing videos because I have 4 videos up, but I haven't really tried hard. But I am going to try a little bit harder to do videos. Yeah,
we launched you and we're dragging you into the community, girl.
Right? I mean, I've done 2 lives today. Hey, we're doing good.
This is how it happens. You get invited on the lives, and next thing you know, you're doing your own, and then you're like, oh, look at this.
Look at that. I got sucked into YouTube.
Like, what is this? How did I fall down this rabbit hole?
Right?
The rabbit holes we fall down to for writing, just to investigate things that we have to research. And then there's this whole rabbit hole too. So Jack is sitting here yelling out our behind the scenes secrets. Just make it up. That's what. Shh, quiet. Nobody needs to know that we all wing this every single time. Okay.
It's smile and non-pretend to know what you're doing.
Like we pretend we have a script, and some of us actually have a script. But the question is, do we stick to it?
I really should write one.
Pulled up sometimes. Like today, I was 10 seconds before. I was like, "Oh crap! I never pulled up my script." We're gonna wing this. So but she said strong. He said strong intro. You did good.
Yay!
Yeah, it's all about the personality, and
I got lots of that.
Oh, girl, you keep up with me. It's impressive. Sometimes, like truthfully, there's been some mornings where I'm like, okay, I'm actually too tired. He's way more awake than me this morning.
Now I got to deal with Jinnie. Shit.
Jack says I have scripts. Yes. My mother directed probably 30 musicals in her career. So
Kibby's more coordinated than the rest of us.
There's a lot of theater background that I have that I haven't talked about, from set building to lighting to sound to stage management to backstage management to all of it, to the audience commitment to sales and production and promoting. Yeah. So I wrote a script because that's how I was taught.
That's how you roll.
It's how I was taught. And I worked in the industry for like between 18 to 23. I worked in the industry in and out. So yeah, Cora hasn't even started on her Nano today because I've been video editing on, there's somebody else who's in your boat with that. I actually know somebody else who Jinnie was, yes, and I'm still going to call you Jinnie, and I think I'm
okay.
Even more now.
I'm used to it now.
I was streaming with earlier, and she's kind of in the same boat with you, so I know how you feel. You just
ramble at the mic.
I just pretend, like, truthfully, what I do, if you guys want a little hint into me, because I'm a psychic, and angels never leave me alone, I just have a couple of them like assemble behind my computer and I just talk to them.
Do they show flashcards? I
just pretend that I'm interested in whatever I'm saying and I roll with it. So that's kind of how I do it. I just pretend it's like childhood let's pretend game, except yeah. I don't listen when they respond.
I just do this like I do my life. You wing it.
You just wing it.
Just wing it.
So how I usually do this, 10 minutes in, I'm going to explain how I work. I usually do this is I usually do a 10-minute sprint to start, which I'm wondering, do we even need the 10-minute sprint, truthfully? I'm thinking that we just might as well start with 25. How do you guys feel in the chat? Yell at me if you guys want a 10-minute sprint. If not, I'm switching it to 25 because I think we've all been busting butt on Nano and stuff today. So I think we can actually start with a 25-minute sprint. Nobody's yelling at me? All right.
25 is grand, Jack says.
Okay, then 25 minutes it is. So I'm going to do 4 25-minute sprints with little 10 to 7-minute talking points in between. I'm going to set the timer because obviously Jinnie and I can ramble.
We can babble.
We can babble. Who can't babble with me, truthfully, though?
I know, right?
All right, so 25 minutes on the clock. And we're going to start. Ready? And in 3, 2, 1. Don't forget to mute yourself. Sprint! Sprint. Oh, yeah. Mute yourself. I got busy reading the chat because somebody decided to comment back. Her ADD just couldn't keep her from chatting in the chat.
Hey, I got 578 words though, so I was doing good.
I got halfway through. Dude, the outline for this chapter is literally this entire page so far.
Awesome.
For my Bible. And I think I'm only halfway through this chapter. Like the conversation that I busted out earlier this whole morning, there were so many connections and hints and clues, and it was a conversation between 3 people. It's insane. So you got how many?
578. So I have a total of, where am I? 2,114 for the day. I'm almost at 10,000 words.
How do I not have you on my list already?
What list?
I am doing well for this as well, since you don't know about this, and there might be other people in there that don't know about this. Since all of us are doing NaNoWriting, and y'all bragged at me and pulled me into doing this, I decided that for my streams, I was going to keep totals of everybody's what they accomplished during my stream.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, I was going to get my partner or my roommate, my partner in business, to hand make something because she does her own work.
Pretty.
So whoever has whoever shows up to my streams the most and has the most word counts, because I have this, but I also have an Excel sheet. I'm gonna get you something handmade, custom made for your house, your room, or whatever.
Oh, cool.
I was saying, I'm surprised I don't have you on my list, but then I just remembered.
I've been super busy.
About that dragged me to Nano and hasn't kept up with it. So I was
right. Hey, I'm almost at 10,000 words total. So, and I was paying attention to Devin hyping me up, which was cool. Devin's a sweetheart.
Aw. What was your total again?
578 for this round.
578. Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, I didn't keep count of my words because I was half writing down and half typing, so I'm not keeping count of mine. But we had some people pop into the chat. First of all, for all of you who haven't looked yet, here is Jinnie's channel. Click on the link. It's up there in the chats a little bit more. Make sure that you like and subscribe to her channel. And everything else. Hey, we got to promote each other. That's the way we do it here. So, and then Sako.
I know, Sako showed up. It's been forever since I talked to her.
She pulled her head away from her editing. And I want her to finish. That's why I'm not upset that, she's busy, because I fell in love. If you guys haven't gone to Sako's channel and watched the Mage Game, you need to go and do it, because I am obsessed. I sit on the edge of my seat. The characters are awesome. It's So she posts it tomorrow, the next episode, and I am on the edge of my seat. So, and we all know, yes, Devin is a dream. I have to agree. He is a dream. He is a dream come true. And everybody is in here saying hello and hi and welcome. And Mint Ghost! Hello, lady! Hi, Mint! Welcome to the chat. Okay, and then we got everybody giving me their totals. All right. So, Jinnie, do you want to tell me a little about what you were working on, not just your totals?
Oh, I was working on book 2 for my Guardian series, and I'm at a situation where part of the book deals with domestic abuse, because she's kind of like an underground railroad type person. She helps people get away.
Oh, very nice.
It's a paranormal romance, but there's like an actual story underneath there.
Very nice.
And she helps people get away from their abusers and kind of like almost like a new life, starting a new life. So she's kind of the chapter I'm working on right now is one where she's trying to helping somebody to get away from something. So it's kind of an emotional chapter.
Nice.
So yeah.
Cora got 323 words on that sprint. She bounces between 300 to 500 usually, so that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mint will be back, so she didn't even hear me say hi to her. I should probably catch up on the comments before I say hi to people. You're taking it slow, honey. Last time you were here, your totals were 136 and 86. So 323 is taking it slow. I can't wait to see what it's like when you speed it up.
Oh,
and it's a
spicy scene. I have one of those coming up too, so that'll be fun.
I have one of those that I have eventually too. So we're gonna get underneath. Heffron, it's 438. Where are you? 438. I am actually running out of room. I'm kind of impressed on this, guys. All right, so 438. Jack came in with 73. You know, Jack, I know your totals are low probably because you're still working on that thesis or you're editing. Because 73 for you, unless you came in late, that's still even low for you.
Isn't it like late at night or early morning for Jack too? So
it's like 6 hours ahead.
Yeah, because Jack's in Scotland.
Yeah, Ireland.
There we go. That's the word. I knew it was land. The last one was land.
They're not the same place.
No, they're not. No. And we talked about it this morning during coffee. Was it this morning or yesterday? See, my days are bleeding into each other. I don't even know.
I think it was yesterday.
Must have been yesterday.
This morning?
No. It's 1:45, he says, and I'm editing this thesis. Oh, yeah.
Crap.
Okay.
Now my head is starting to merge all the days together. Did we?
I think it was yesterday.
Wait. Oh, look. Okay, first, Jack Brown. It's 1:45, and I'm still editing the thesis. That's what I thought. See, I knew it. Well, call me psychic. We have somebody who has joined us. I found a Socko.
It's a Socko. Hey.
Socko. Check it out, people.
I love when I see people I haven't seen in hours.
I know.
It was yesterday, Jack says, so we're good.
So maybe you can help us with this. Was it yesterday that we were talking to Jack about Ireland in coffee, or was it the day before?
No, I think it was. Jack says it was yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
It must have been yesterday. My days are bleeding together, so I can't remember. Well, Socko just came in right as the timer was ending for our chat session for a sprint, but why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, my dear?
For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Socko Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. In fact, I have combined those three things when I put together the book that is now on pre-order, Flambeau, that I wrote with BC Brown.
Do you have the link? You can drop it in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and so if you guys want to pre-order or are interested in pre-ordering,
I pre-ordered
Flambeau.
I'm so excited.
It is on my Christmas list.
Yay.
So I will be getting. I got a couple too because Mint Ghost is also putting out a book that I want to get. So I've got quite a few books that I want to add to my list from you people because now Jinnie has a book that's coming out in February that's going on my list. So I can't wait to read all of this stuff because I've already read The Black Fury.
Yay!
Which was a short story by Miss Socko Toomey. Aren't you a mod? Can you put it in?
I can, but I don't have your thing open.
Oh, okay, fine.
There it is. Oh, Devin put Socko's channel down.
Well, and that's actually Yep, that's the link. This is the link to the pre-order. In case you want to order what did it do? It split it in half.
It split it in half. Is there a quick link that
I was gonna say send it to me in Messenger. Send it in Messenger.
The joys of
StreamYard is such a pain in the butt. But this is Socko's channel. In case you want to click on Socko's channel and like and subscribe to her. And I think, don't you have the link on your channel to pre-order too as well?
It is in the description of some of my recent videos.
Okay, copy link. Bam. Bam. Let's see if it splits it up again.
It did.
It did. Okay, well, that's very interesting. I don't know how.
Link.
I know. I don't know how or why it did that, but
it. It looks like a bunch of gibberish. That's funny.
'Cause- 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 'cause-
That makes me sad.
Aw.
Well, once I figure it out, I'm going to figure it out on this next sprint, and I'll figure out how to get it copied and pasted in there. It's throwing a hissy fit at me, so we'll figure it out. But
you got
we were
this.
down to the last 2 seconds when Sako popped in. So are you guys ready for a sprint? Do you want to chit-chat some more?
Oh, Jack says if you click the first link, it goes there anyway.
Sweet. Okay.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack. Yes. Thank you for confirming that, because I was about to be really bummed out because I want people to be able to pre-order that if they can, or if they want. All right. So are we ready for 25 minutes?
I'm ready.
You ready,
Sure.
Jinnie? Everybody in
I'm
the chat,
ready.
are we all ready for the next 25-minute sprint?
You bet.
All right. So 25 minutes on the clock. And in 3, 2, 1. Don't forget to mute yourself. Sprint! Push the button.
Let's find out.
You love it. Yeah. It's that timer. It's that timer bell. So, you know what? We're going to put 10 minutes since there's 3 of us. Daddy sometimes.
More babble time.
So, that was an interesting sprint for me. Took a smoke break and then technical issues I helped with.
I was kind of wondering, you look like you were having a little bit of a spasm attack.
I was.
I glanced up and all I saw was hands flying everywhere. I was like, are we okay?
I was. I wasn't the only one, but hopefully we get it figured out. We ran out of time, but so I didn't really get anything done that sprint except help, which is a lot. I didn't get anything done writing wise, but I did a lot, I think, otherwise.
Yeah.
Yay.
So how much did you get done, Miss Jinnie?
644. I have actually gotten over 10,000 words total now. I'm impressed. Today alone, I have gotten 2,585 words since Sako and I started this morning.
Oh my God,
I know.
That's what I want to hear.
I'm like rocking this today. I'm impressed with myself.
I am so impressed. I'm so happy because you were I remember you were stressing. You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna come up with words. I don't know if there's that many words in my head. And I'm like thinking back, girl, you can keep up with me in conversation. The words are gonna come.
I think it's helping that I have a real detailed outline, so I'm drawing from that too. So
Sako, do you want to explain what you had fun with?
So session 2 of, as luck would have it, the file, I had a half an hour left out of 2 hours to edit. And I guess it doesn't like me streaming and trying to do this iMovie thing. So I'm going to wait until after the stream to try it and hope that my file isn't like tits up.
I was going to say, didn't get corrupted, did it?
It didn't. I know it didn't. I think the system is just throwing a hissy fit because she's been streaming and editing all day. And it is a little laptop. It's a little laptop, short and stout.
Oh, Lord.
So
well, I hope everything works out good for you when we're done.
I think she just needs to completely shut her system down, wait 30 seconds, reboot, and then allow everything to
I don't think it's gonna. I think the file is too top heavy for me to try and stream and work on this particular file.
I think it's gotten to a point in the editing where the file is just so big now that it can't. It's trying to fight over RAM shared space, like RAM running time.
Yeah.
So, all right, we have a Rachel Landis that has really Rachel Landis. That last name is all too familiar to me. Do you have a sister by the name of Michelle by any chance? Just asking. Be very ironic if you did. Welcome to my stream. Hello. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I think you're new because I know I would have seen that name before because that I love. First of all, love it. Love the name Landis, but I have a history with that name. Devin Cutting did chores.
Dev can come do my chores.
I was about to say, I got a couple chores that could probably be done. Cora, 339 words. I have a room full of people and I have music going to go with the spicy scene. And of course, I accidentally knocked my headphones out of my face.
Well.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, so Cora is having a little bit, maybe too. No, you can't have a little too much fun doing it. But yes, girl, enjoy yourself. Knock your headphones out of the jack. That is, when us writers get to actually have a little bit of fun with our writing, you know, that's the way to do it. So, what would be sad?
Oh, when we were talking about Sako losing her file.
So her fingers are crossed for you. Thank you, Jinnie, for helping me catch up with my brain and the
It's
comment
okay.
section. Doesn't surprise me. No, it's my arid name.
Married name.
Arid name. Okay. So that I think there's a Michelle. Oh, really? But geez, typos. My married name. Oh, your married name. I was gonna say your arid name. I was kind of thinking that might have been a religious thing, which is kind of why I grazed over it. So you're formatting, but
is formatting.
You think there's a Michelle. I think she's married now, so she goes by a different last name now. So, but yeah, we might have to have a conversation if you're married into that family, because I got some stories for you, girl. Jack Byron Wright says he's formatting, and no, I won't share them on air because no, that's not appropriate. Don't knock the headphones out of me. That sounds like a new rock song. Don't knock the headphones out of me. I don't know. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Devin. Where are they plugged in?
Where? Oh, Lord.
Devin and I are on the same.
And are we still talking about headphones here?
Yeah.
Considering it's a spicy scene, okay, is headphones link? Is it kind of like Bailey's in bed type thing, type lingo?
Bailey's in bed.
Mm-hmm. You know a Mike or JC or Virginia? I think I know Virginia. I think that's Mom's name.
That's my name.
I think that's
my secret name.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Oh wait, that's my government name. That's where we're called.
Government name.
Government name. Well, I think all of us kind of have like by the way, this isn't my real name type thing going on. I know. Gosh, honestly, I only know the real names of very few people.
Filth Wizard. I'm sorry, Jack, and call Devin a filth wizard. I love that name.
Oh, that took me a minute to figure it out. I'm like, filth wizard. Oh, filth wizard.
Yeah,
that's me. That's
dirty boy. Yeah. He's a dirty boy.
Oh, Jack, you need to cut hernia jail, dude. I actually had to butt my butt out of hernia jail because it got too extreme for me. I was like, okay, guys, my head's in the gutter, but damn, this is intense. That's my husband's sister, so it may be a different family. It may be a different family, which is a good thing and a bad thing because you don't get to. I'm not going to share stories if you ain't related to her, because just unfortunately. But
you don't get the stories now.
You don't get.
Should have just lied about it.
Sorry, maybe you should have faked it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's funny.
But I have to finish. What are you gonna? How much? Let me rephrase my question before I try to. This is my brain not.
Rewind. Start over.
Like that. Rewind. What chapter are you on, and what is the scene that you're working on?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Still the same chapter. Still the same scene. Well, no, not the same scene, because she just left. She just found out where the mother, what hospital the mother and daughter are in, and Roland, the one who is supposed to be watching her to make sure she stays out of trouble, is now stalking her at the hospital to see what's going on, because he's trying to figure out why she's leading a double life. And yeah, it's kind of funny. Ooh. But the next sprint, I'm going to start dinner. We're getting hungry.
Yes, self-care. That reminds me, everybody, remember to stretch, remember to save. Because, I seem to forget to remind people of that, because I'm so hyper and I move so much. I forget that some people don't move as much as I do when I write. And what is Miss Sako going to work on?
I am at the point where I have the outline for White Shadows done. I'm copying it down in the series Bible.
Woo!
That's what you were working on this morning too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
And that brings
sweet.
us right down to the last 4 seconds of that little chat session.
Think.
So we've got another 25 minutes on the clock. I am going to try to finish this Bible outline of this chapter. We'll see what happens. So 25 minutes on the clock. And in 3, 2, don't forget to mute yourself. 1, sprint! Don't forget to mute Oh yeah, haha. Just kidding. You know.
Oh yeah, haha, just kidding.
I'm just joking. I totally wasn't just like recreating my list. So yeah.
We got a BC while we were gone.
So we lost to Sako.
Go gain a
And
BC.
we got a BC. You know what? I'll take the exchange. I don't mind that so much. Hi. So, and we there it is.
Words.
Writing
Words
weirdos.
are getting hard.
I love that she calls us her writing weirdos.
I do too, because you know that my grandson and I have a thing where I call him my little weirdo, and every time I see him, it's "Hi weirdo, I love you weirdo," and I'm the only one he calls weirdo. So I always think of BC when I do that, because he's just so damn adorable.
He is super adorable, and it's hilarious. I love it. I can totally imagine him just running around going, "It's my weirdo's coming. I love my weirdo."
Yep, that's exactly how it works too.
I am totally a weirdo too, so I would probably do the same thing if I had grandkids. So I don't blame you. Wow, so how many words did you get, Jinnie, first?
I got 328, but I did start dinner, so I did not start writing until like quarter after.
The whole sprint, yeah. And that happens sometimes. So technically, maybe, so that's actually pretty good considering still.
Yeah.
Because it was like half the time, and you still got
328.
Roughly the same amount of words.
Yeah.
So, or almost over half of the same amount of words. Because, yeah, you've been doing double that. So, yeah, you're still going at the same pace, even with the dinner interruption.
Yes.
I finally finished the chapter outline or the Bible, whatever, for chapter 23. It ended up being 2 complete pages.
And you write so small.
Do I? Do I write small? I don't know.
Kind of looks small from here.
Oh, but yeah, it ended up being 2 complete pages. So, and now I'm on to chapter 24, but I actually think this next sprint, I'm going to be busting out some words. So, y'all, if you've never seen me and you don't follow me, y'all up for a challenge, because my word counts are pretty high when I get going and get to bust something out, and I get to bust out. So I'm running a little competition this next little sprint. So, and Cora started a new chapter.
Yay.
You and I are doing the same thing right now. That's exactly what I'm doing, is starting or working. Like, I finished the first half of it, but I'm going to be reviewing it and then going from there. I compared thought of with an adorable home man.
You are. Emmett is a sweetheart. He is super smart. The solar system is his world, but he's 4 years old, and he is my weirdo, and he loves it that I call him that.
He's so cute.
He's so adorable.
Boy is so photogenic. It is unbelievable. I love it.
Oh, that one's Sora. Well, Emmett is too, but Sora is the one that gets all the really.
Most of your grandkids are pretty photogenic. That's kind of the way.
Dave, that's sorry.
Dave, hubby, turn off the alarm.
You're interrupted.
We're on a. Doesn't hubby know we're on a live?
He does. That's why I set the alarm so that he could check dinner.
I am busy. You got dinner. So Rachel came in with 453.
Yay.
Nice. You go, girl. So BC, did you get any words done this sprint at all? You do write small. I do. Guy, okay. Everybody take a vote. Do I write small? Is this small? I don't know. I think it's messy and big.
Some pretty handwriting.
Really? Oh, well, my mother was one of those that if she couldn't read it, she didn't, like, if we wrote something on the grocery list and she couldn't read it, she didn't get it. So my chores are done. Devin's chores are done. Sweet balls of fire. Devin's chores are done. Do your chores include making new playlists? Or are we talking about house chores? What kind of chores are we talking about? Because technically, I have several chores lists. No more chores for Devin. No more chores for Devin.
I need to go help for a second. I will be right back.
Fine. Oh God, I have to carry my stream by myself. What am I supposed to... Girl, everybody's ditching me. Sako, in case y'all are wondering where Miss Sako went, evidently it's dinner time here in the South, except for me. Not for me. It's not dinner time. I'm used to dinner time at like 4 o'clock because I'm on my stomach's still on West Coast time. So, needless to say, I'm losing both my peeps to dinner, but I don't blame them. Self-care, you need it. So, Rachel concurs that I write small. Okay, I guess I write small. I don't know. Looks small to me. So does Jack. Okay, so I guess the consensus states that I write small. Nope, I showed up with my weird self. Oh, I'm relaxing today as much as I can. Girl, you're sick because you keep working so hard. If y'all don't know, Sako, the BC, is the co-author of Flambeau, that we have the link up in the comments or the chat further up if you guys want to go back and check it out, the pre-order link, so you can go ahead and order it. But BC has been working her butt off. Not only does she do the regular 9 to 5, but she just published a book and she's been doing all these book tours. And I also have a book tour or an author review, or I got to play interviewer with BC and Sako. It was quite fun. That's also on my channel if you guys want to go back and see and learn a little bit about this. But girl, kick back, relax, enjoy the kitty cat. I'll try to entertain you for a little while, and you enjoy whatever the heck you are doing to relax a little bit. Yeah, BC works her butt off. So if she needs to kick back with her feet up for a little while, yeah. The playlists aren't chores. I enjoy those. That's so nice to hear that you actually do enjoy that. So I finally found where 2 of my lists of things didn't match up. Can you clarify? I'm a little lost on that one. That must have been a conversation that you had with somebody earlier. And look at that. You just happen to pop in right when the timer ends.
Of course.
You're as bad as some of my clients. You're as bad as some of my clients.
We're making something new, so it was a little... It's different.
Okay, that's okay. I was just giggling because I was like, evidently my stomach is still on West Coast time because dinner for me was a couple hours ago, but I'm losing all of you to dinner, so I'm just like giggling like, what happened?
We're eating later than normal tonight, so.
Yeah, and BC is kicking her feet up, so we're all telling her to take it easy and everything else because
sending, like Sage would say, sending all the woo-woos.
Sending all the woo-woos. Auto woo-woos. So you're welcome. Yeah, Doc is saying I need to scale back, just not sure how and where. You know, and considering the holidays are coming up, like telling somebody to scale back at like this time of the year, it's kind of like, do you what? Pardon me, what does that mean during the holiday season to scale back? I mean, I'm sure we all kind of learned a little bit last year, but no. So, are you ready for another one? Are you ready to kick butt with another, or hopefully you don't get called away because dinner will be ready. But this is our last sprint. It's the 4th one.
No, I can finish the sprint out. It's okay.
I want to see you hit that 600 mark again, girl.
I'll try.
And I'm going to try to double you, and we'll see how far we can go.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, what did Jack say? It's just a little hard to explain. I have lists of the studies that I reviewed for the chapter, and I'm explaining why some studies are included and which weren't. And those lists were adding up to the same number. Oh. And you figured out where your mistake was. I understand now. So, Rachel's ready to go. I'm ready. To go. Jeannie's ready to go. Let's do this, peeps. And in 3, 2, don't forget she already muted herself. Look at that. Girl's on top of it. Champion. 1. And sprint. Don't forget to mute yourself. You love it? You hate it? It's that timer again. So that is actually our last sprint, which is surprising. I was just trying to get the count for my words. How did you do?
539. So that brings me to a total of 3,360 for today, which brings me to 11,173 total. I know.
Nice.
I'm like,
very nice.
Pretty shocked. Woohoo.
I have to do that. Hold on. So I got a 1,071 that sprint, which brings my totals to 4,449 today for my total word count. Wow. We kicked butt, Jinnie.
We did. And poor Mint showed up on our last stream. She's so sad.
Well,
I'm so sad.
She popped in a little bit earlier.
And then headed out and came back.
And now she's back. So I said, wow, I missed some conversation. Girl, you're one of those that conversates during. Well, now I know why your word counts are a little bit lower.
I can multitask.
I can't. Oh, and Barrett.
Unless it's Barrett's stream. Barrett's stream, I don't get anything done.
Yeah, and I see why. Oh my gosh, I have to go all the way back to 7:03 p.m. Good Lord, you guys. So saying, hey, Barrett, I cannot get through all this. Y'all had a great conversation, but I'm going to be sitting here for 20 minutes if I try to sit there and go back to all that. I am so glad that you guys are using the chat time to conversate too. I'll have to go back and watch the stream and kind of get a recap of what the heck you guys are talking about, because oh my gosh.
We were just saying hi and teasing each other. That's pretty much it.
I love it. Well, we got some people coming in with their totals. So 295 for Miss Cora on that round.
Because it's dinner time. Yeah, my dinner finished too. Yay.
It's everybody's, so I'm ending the sprint right at the same time. Yeah. That was great. Yes, it is. She's been busting butt today. I'm so proud of her because she actually, you've kind of been dragging your feet a little bit, and now you're down.
Life got in the way this past couple of weeks.
I don't blame you with the new grandbaby. I can understand how life got in the way. 126 for Jack.
Yay!
126 for Jack. And Rachel is in with 340. Look at that. 22,263 words for the day. 2 hours, another 2 hours to do later. I was supposed to have another stream tonight, but it got canceled on me. But you know, I think 5,000 words in a day is kind of good. I might do maybe 500 more to get there, but yeah. BC did more of nothing. Good girl.
We're both like, good. And let's Spot in so that she can have her shag carpeting on her desk.
Window shopped shag carpet.
Well, because she said that Spot left all his orange fur all over, and I thought shag carpeting went out in the 70s.
Aww. Aww. It just matches your hair. It's okay. Just use your hair to dust and it'll disappear. It's fine.
Right?
I did more of nothing, window shopped a bit, caved to Spot, and let him for more pets. My desk is so furry.
Mint did good too.
It's so worth it, isn't it? And Mint, oh my gosh, 2,065 earlier. 5 to 8 is just a very busy time for me most of the days.
Honey, you have a child.
I was gonna say, I'm finding out for all you family folks. See, I'm single. I work from home. I don't have the 9 to 5. I don't have a partner. I don't have kids. I don't even have a pet. Well, I have a half a pet, but he's more. Yeah, my roommate.
I have a Dave.
You have a Dave.
I have an angry Santa.
You have kids, even though you have kids. You have kids and grandkids, and even though they're grown, that doesn't mean that you're not.
And 5.5 hours away.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're still not a busy mom. Like once a mom, always a mom.
Yeah.
So, but this is where we're going to end it, folks, because that was our last sprint, and it is dinner time for me because I haven't eaten since before I went to work at 2. So I think it's time for me to eat something and maybe call it a night. Thank you so much to all of you.
Yes.
Do you have an outro, Jinnie? Have you done one yet?
No.
It's basically the same thing as your intro. Just
right.
kind of say goodbye instead of hello.
All right. I will see you all later. I am Jinnie Noble. I working on my second book to my Guardian series. First book, Beastly, should be out anywhere between February and March. I will let everyone know for sure because Sako needs to format it after my editor gets done with it. And you can find me tomorrow on my channel at noon Central. Sako and I will be doing another group of sprints. Maybe I can talk Kibby into coming and spending some time with us too.
I work at 2:00. So if it's not around 2:00,
it's from noon until whenever. So
okay, then I might jump in for a little bit before I go to work. Because I am busting butt for Nancy to get a lot of this book done.
Well, I'll send you the link.
All right.
In the morning when I get a chance to. But
sounds good. Well, for all of you who don't know, I am KibbyRose. I am a psychic by day, author by night. Sometimes we reverse that on Wednesdays because of scheduling. I do write-in sprints, pop-in sprints. I have guests sometimes I'm by myself. If you're new here, please remember to like and subscribe and hit that little chime bell button. We all do the YouTube-y things, as they put it. And remember to double check on Flambeau. Follow up on more of these writing sprints, and to keep your life and your brain more organized, Devin Cutting's list. Like and subscribe to his channel too to make sure you get all the notifications. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. And guys, remember, don't work too hard, but don't work too less.